5 ways you can be intimate without having sex. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. I love sharing these videos with you guys. If you're on a celibacy journey, this can definitely work for you because you can still date, you can still build relationships, but even if you're already in a relationship, we might think that intimacy just means having sex with somebody. So these are ways that you can show someone love and affection without having sex. What's the first thing that you can do? How can you connect with someone that you care about? How can you feel close to them without even touching them at all? Well, the first thing you can do is make eye contact. When you're talking to your special person, make sure you are looking deeply into their eyes, and it's very intimate. It's also could be a bit sensual, like it depends what you guys are talking about. Deep eye contact is a way to be intimate with somebody without having sex. Okay, what's the next thing you can do? The second thing that you can do is sleep next to them overnight without having sex. And this is going to build so much intimacy with your partner. And are you able to do it? So it's not about trying to arouse them or trying to see if they're going to push for that. Like, this is about truly building intimacy with someone, because ladies especially, this is going to show you where his heart is and where his mind is. Does he truly adore you? Or is he more so just after your body? So sleeping next to him, cuddling by him, feeling close to his body, being close to his body, but not feeling the pressure to have sex and to go all the way. So if you can do this with your partner, it's very intimate. And if we think about married couples, I'm sure that the majority of the time they're sleeping next to each other, they're not having sex. Like, maybe sometimes they're getting it on, but other times they just enjoy being near each other, and that's real love. Okay, so how to feel close to somebody and how to build intimacy without having sex. Something you can do is massage. So touch is a love language, physical touch. And again, it matters your intention, but the longer you can be with somebody, let's say you just met somebody, the longer you go not having sex, the deeper you can build into a real connection. And I know a lot of people say that men can't really connect to a woman unless they have sex, but is that really true? Because women feel tempted to have sex, but a lot of us have just been moving too fast, and we miss out on the chance to really get to know somebody and see if you like someone besides the physical attraction. Like, do you like them with their clothes on? So physical touch, massaging them, massaging their hands and the temples of their head. So this is a beautiful way to show love to your partner without having sex, and it's very intimate. Like, you're not going to be massaging just anyone's feet, right? Like, that could be weird. So, and it's about these sweet little things, like looking at them in their eyes while you're doing that, maybe saying loving things and just being sweet and tender with them. So this is what real love feels like. It's not just that physical act in the bedroom, right? It can be so much deeper, and there's layers to intimacy. You know, like if you are sexually intimate in your relationship, still add these things like as a component to your relationship, because they're beautiful, and this is how you can really feel close to somebody. How to practice intimacy without having sex. You can do couples yoga, and this is beautiful because yoga is the spiritual practice too. It's not just exercise. It's a way that you can balance with your partner and explore your bodies together. You can even work on syncing your breathing, doing deep breathing techniques and meditating and pressing against each other, but not for arousal, but for instead connection, real connection. So doing something like couples yoga or whichever exercise you guys like to do, maybe even running, like I feel like especially doing things outdoors with your partner it can become so intimate. How do you guys interact? See, men and women, like we have this or even feminine and masculine energy. There's this beautiful polarity, like a bit of teasing and tension, picking on each other, but it's fun doing outdoor sports or something like that. But yeah, I would say yoga is a beautiful way. What's another way you can be intimate without having sex? You can dance together. Dancing is so intimate. It can become so passionate, and I don't mean just grinding on the dance floor. Like, we're not talking about, this is not about what is that called? It's not about doing these things that lead up to sex. Like, that's not really my intention with this video. My intention with this video is you legitimately building on intimacy for a long period of time with your partner before having sex, and even after having sex, still doing things like this. It's going to keep the relationship alive, spicy, and it's going to keep your connection and your bond strong with each other. So take a dance class together. If you do any type of Latin dancing, like, that'll be fun. Just moving your bodies in rhythm together in harmony. It's amazing and very intimate. How to build intimacy without having sex. You guys go back to our innocence, like holding hands and even hugs. Hugging your partner, so intimate, and this is a way to baby them or to feel babied by them, and to just feel their arms like wrapped around you, and it's closeness, it's tenderness, it's love. Holding hands, and so again, it's connection, it's intimate, it's playful, it's innocent. But these are sweet ways to show someone love and affection without having sex. Something else you can do, like how to feel close to your partner and intimate, is how we talked about, like making eye contact with them and touching their skin, touching their lips and their face, like holding their face and touching their ears, playing with their hair, just touching their skin, maybe even using like an oil on their body, or just rubbing up on them, but not leading to sex, but just to show affection and to show attraction. Because when you're in a relationship, that's important to men and women, to feel desired from their partner. So when you are touching your partner in every way, okay, physically too, it doesn't have to be in sexual areas, but everywhere else. Like, we have so many senses on our body, so that's why if you're playing with somebody's ears, that can tickle, or it's just gonna feel really good. Like, or even massaging like their temples of their heads, so relaxing, and it's very sweet. It's one of those intimate things like that is reserved for your partner or the special person in your life, right? Not just anybody. So this is what makes it intimate. Only they can touch you in those ways, and doesn't just have to be your private parts. Okay. Also, a way to be intimate is allowing them to touch you in ways that are not physical at all. Your emotional body, maybe allowing them in, telling them things about you on a deep level, things that you don't tell anybody else, your deepest fears, or some of your happiest moments, your dreams, what you aspire to, what you want to do while you're on this planet, like letting them into your heart and soul. And this is going to connect you like in a deep way and into your mind and all that good stuff. Even praying together, like if you're spiritual, this is going to connect you in a spiritual way. Setting intentions together as a couple, it's definitely possible. So this is going to connect you in beautiful ways, and you're going to feel so close to them, and you didn't have sex. And see, like when we really connect with someone and truly fall in love all the way, or rise in love, then later on when you end up making love, it's gonna be that much more meaningful. You're actually gonna be in love with their soul, and it's not just gonna be you doing a physical act. And this is the type of love that we all deserve and we can create with each other. But it takes effort and intention, and we can't be led by our lower nature, because everybody has sexual desires. But if you're just moving from your sexual desires, you're missing out on all of the millions of ways that you can connect with your partner. I've just given you a few today, but something else you can do, like how you can feel close to them, is to sing together. To sing if you love music, or play music together. So intimate, so fun. See, like connection, when you find your person, it's about feeling in harmony with them. That whole feeling of like they can read your mind, they anticipate your needs, like they know you inside and out, and they love you for you. They know you, they're your best friend, right? It's that feeling of love and deep connection that we all desire. So the feeling of harmony, think of ways that you can be in harmony with your person. And that's why singing or playing music is so beautiful, because it's the rhythm and you're working together, you're collaborating together. Something else you can do to feel close to your partner is to cook with them. Because like cook a meal instead of going to a restaurant, and that's so intimate. You can cook with them, get in the kitchen together and maybe create a recipe or follow one. Maybe one of you is making dessert, one of you is making the main meal, and pour up some wine if you drink, or some kombucha if you're like me and you don't drink. I was like, but it's about being silly together, and cooking is so intimate and it's so sweet. Like to have, like, if you're a woman and you're chopping something, and for your man to like wrap his arms around you while you're chopping to like help you, maybe kiss you on your neck, and just sweet tender things like this is how you're gonna feel just so close to them. And you get to feel those warm feelings of love, but it's innocent. Like it's not sparking sexual tension. You just feel comfort and ease in the moment of being with them. And when you can't do things like this, then they're definitely not someone you should be having sex with. And that's why I love making these videos, you guys, because for me, I've just started to see love in a deeper way, and just realize that we can connect with each other in different ways. It doesn't always have to turn physical. Do not just resort to sex because you're attracted to somebody, or even in a relationship with somebody. Allow yourself to build intimacy. Let them make love to your mind first and your heart first, way before you ever hit the bedroom. And make sure they're the right fit for you, which takes time. Like how to really fall in love, it's going to take time, right? So that's why these are different ideas for you to practice before you rush into the bedroom. Like never rush into the bedroom, even if they are super attractive or tell you sweet things. Like let it unfold gradually. So okay, so there's so many other things I could share with you, but I think that's it for now. Okay, you guys, so drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts in today's video. I'm sending you so much love, power, healing on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video.